Hey there, Board Game Brody here with Let's Table It, where we get games to the table, like this one here, InkTentions. It's a new bluffing card game by Maca Games. Players play as octopuses, where you will be playing one card on your turn at a time to place in a line next to a certain food type that you are trying to gain, or a food type that you are trying to prevent another player from gaining. Cards are all placed face down until the end of the round, where you will then see which cards will bring you in the food, and which cards will shake things up a little bit for both you and all the other players. Each food type will score their own way, so your strategy will be set on, what food you are going to go after and what food you are going to stop the other players from going after as well. Each player will have their own deck of 8 cards, the number of arms that you have, but you will only be playing 7 cards per round, and you will play 3 or 4 rounds depending on the number of players playing in the game with you. Each player has the same number and types of cards in their hand, and you will start with 3 hunt cards, which are cards that will give you the food tiles that you place the card next to if it survives. You have 2 shark cards, which will remove any hunt cards that are adjacent to it. You have a special hunt card, which is the hide and hunt card that is the same as the hunt card, except it's somewhat immune to sharks, but not to other cards. Now, all the cards I've mentioned so far are placed face down in a line behind a certain food type of your choice that you're trying to get or prevent others from getting, and you have 2 cards that you will play face up. The punch card, which lets you move any one card, yours or someone else's, in an uncapped arm to the end of any other uncapped arm without looking at it. Capped means that there is a number of cards that can be lined up for each food type, and this changes depending on the player count, but it will be 4 or 5 cards. When it hits that number, then it'll get capped with an arm cap card on that, so no more cards can be placed for that food type. Lastly, the Octability card. It will let you take and use one of the Octability tiles for its action, which is used for that round only once, and then it will be refreshed for next rounds to have other different tiles to use. Now, if you decide you want to play with the expansion, it will add in 1 eel card and 1 ink card, and the ink card will remove any adjacent shark cards next to it and also protects any of your adjacent cards. So your ink protects your hunts, and the eel card will remove the hide and hunt card, which is the only card that will be able to do so. So players will play 1 card at a time, and after players have played their 7 cards, maybe 8 if you use the regeneration ability from one of the Octo ability tiles, then cards are flipped over. You resolve the cards for each arm in the following order. First, ink cards, which possibly will remove some sharks, but also it will protect your other cards. Then shark cards, which might remove some hunt cards. Then eel cards, if you're playing with those from the expansion, which might get lucky to take, a powerful hide and hunt card out. Then hunt cards will reward food tiles. Cha-ching, that's what you're looking for. This also includes the hide and hunt card if it makes it as well. After this is done, players will take back their cards and play another round, and the prime card, or the octopus plushie, is then passed clockwise for the new first player, and you will refill any empty food piles with new types of food if it's run out, and Octability tiles are then reshuffled and new ones are revealed to equal the number of players in the game. After 3 or 4 rounds, depending on how many players are playing in the game will end, and you'll count up points according to the food tiles that you gained. So let's go over these food types. Lobster score by if you have 1, you score 3 points, and if you have 3, you will score 7 points. Otherwise, 0 points. Krill score you 4 points per pair. Sea slugs score 1 point for each type of food that you have exactly 1 tile of. Snails score by the number that you have. 1, you score -1 points. 2, 3 points. 3, 6 points. And 4 or more is 10 points. Fish score 1 point apiece, and if you have 3 or more, then the fish are doubled. Squid score 1 point apiece if you have an odd number, and 2 points apiece if you have an even number. Crabs score you 1 point for each player who has a crab. Shellfish score you 5 points per set for the player who has the most. 2 points per set for the player that has the second most. And minnows score 5 points apiece, except you obtain them with 2 hunt cards, so it's a little bit harder to get them. And well, that's InkTentions by Maca Games. It's a game of trying to be clever with, where you place your cards so that you can gain the food that you want, but also stop the others from gaining the food that they want. But that's not actually all. You need to be smart as to, what food you get, because an extra food of a certain type could make you not score points for that food type, or maybe it will significantly increase your points. That's what you need to figure out and plan for. And not only doing this for you, but you will be seeing what other players are trying to do as well, and try to place your cards to prevent them from getting what they want. And then within all of that, no one knows what cards are what or where, and it's just bluffing mania like all over the place. Some fun excitement with this game when, those cards are then flipped over and you see what actually happens. Now, this is a prototype copy of the game, so components will look better in the final copy, but I love their addition of the plushie. This started with our first game licensed to Krill. If you haven't played that game, check it out. And now we have InkTentions with the octopus plushie, so I like the way they do this. It's a light complexity card game that, can still use strategy to do well, or you can also, still win without any strategy, and your cards just get placed, well, and you gain the food type that you want to get points. The kids love the game, and for me, it's, enjoyable as well, because you can be clever, see what comes from your moves, and kind of experiment with things. Again, this is Brody with Let's Table It, where we get games to the table, like InkTentions, a bluffing hand management card game by Maca Games. Please like and subscribe to our channel. We are working hard to bring to you videos like this one, so you know if these games are ones that you want to get to your own table.